that actually stretched just under a mile right along the coast of Oregon in a town called Manzanita. It's about 100 miles west of Portland, or 60 miles, I should say. The path of the tornado was about 700 feet long, so only on the ground for a short period of time, but it did enough damage, Paula, to ruin 128 structures. There were no injuries, but certainly scary moments for several of those residents, catching them off guard, even though they did have warning ahead of time in terms of a massive storm was on its way. But here's some of the leftover damage from the tornado that moved through the Manzanita region, and guess what? There is yet another low pressure system that is waiting in this one's wing, so it is not going to get better. It's actually going to get worse over the next 24 hours. So believe it or not, this is actually the remnants of a previous typhoon. It's traveled across the entire Pacific Ocean, and now it's reached the shores of the United States. Look at the wind gusts. This is the storm that came through on Friday. Oceanside, Oregon, over 100-mile-per-hour winds. This is hurricane force, by the way, in Megler, Oregon. We have high wind warnings in place for this area. You can imagine that coastal erosion is a concern. The potential for flooding rains as our secondary storm system slams the Pacific Northwest, and again, gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour. Even some of those higher elevations could easily top hurricane force once again today, being Saturday, and into the overnight periods into Sunday morning. Look at this just constant barrage of moisture just impacting the west coast of the United States, specifically from Washington into Oregon and Northern California. They have the potential for 6 to 10 inches of additional rain on top of what they've already experienced. No wonder there are mudslides potential in this area, considering that the ground is already saturated from the recent rainfall. So this is going to be a storm that they will soon forget, because I've got some friends out there, Paula, that were sending me some photos earlier today coming out of the Alki Beach region in Seattle, and the waves were just pounding up and over the coastal breakers there, and wow, scary moments, definitely.